What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Dreamin', the Deep Source Remix, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys. Well, the first official conflict for Conclave Arcana is live. It is for Zerx the Emberglace. And as you can see here, it is going to go for roughly 30 days. Now, we've already gotten the clock started here, but I'm recording this on, what is it? July 16th, so we'll just say mid-July. And what I wanted to talk about was, what does the time frame look like for this as we go through the entire series of conflicts? Okay, if each conflict is going to be 30 days, which I think was the standard for Rebellion, I don't think that they're going to change that. Let's just make it nice and simple. It's going to be 9 months, right? 30 days, 9 months. That puts us from July, right? From July, where we're starting this, into April of next year. Now, keep in mind, and I haven't done any updated numbers on this, so if somebody else has, please let me know. But keep in mind that we are going to either sell out or burn out of Conclave Arcana packs, all types, right, except for the starter packs, by mid-March, I think was the plan, right? It was going to run for 10 months from May all the way through May of 2025 all the way through March of 2026. And the important thing there is that if we do get massive days, right, where people come and buy more than whatever the threshold is, that could actually pull it up a little bit. I don't know that we've never necessarily seen that. Maybe we've pulled it up a day or two just based on the early general sale numbers. But unless we get a massive wave of people coming in, it's probably just going to keep riding that thing all the way until mid-March of 2026. So as it stands, we're already going to have it so that conflicts are extended for a month after. But when you think about the fact that there's going to be wagon repairs and the team wants to put some time available for this, I don't think a week in between conflicts is, let me put it this way. I think a week in between conflicts is probably too much. Maybe half a week, right? So 3.5 days or roughly 3 days. That would be my rough guess there. Maybe they just do 48 hours. That seems a little short. Or 24 to 48 hours seems a little bit short. Maybe they do 72 hours. Or if you just say like roughly half a week, right? 3.5 days. If you look at the fact that we're going to have 9 conflicts, and so therefore there's going to be 8 gaps in between, and you do what? So 8 times half a week, that means we're going to add another 4 weeks onto this, which gets us into roughly May of 2026. So conflicts are going to be running through that entire time. If it goes even longer than that, let's say they do more than half a week in between, it might even go to the end of May or even early to mid-June. Now, we don't know anything else that's going to be coming for either the rest of the year or even early next year. If we follow the let's put it this way. If we follow the 18-month cycle that we've seen so far from Rebellion to Conclave Arcana, right? Chaos Legion was about a 2-year cycle, but Rebellion to Conclave Arcana was about 18 months. We can expect another major set to come out by the end of 2026. Specifically, it would launch in November. So we're talking about having a period of time where the conflicts for Conclave Arcana will end maybe April or May or June, right? And give like a 4 to 5 month buffer, or I guess maybe close to 6 months of a buffer before the next set comes out. Now, obviously, I think that there would be some kind of pre-sale as well. So, we'd probably be having that pre-sale around the October timeframe. There'd be a lot of hype and anticipation and all this stuff. And like I said earlier, I don't know what else the team has planned. We had the Hall of Legends promo. We had, the auction promo for as part of like Rebellion, since we didn't get a mini set. But I don't know if Conclave Arcana is going to have a mini set. And if we do get a mini set, like when does that come out? Is that something that comes out like early next year, or does it come out afterwards? It's just like something small. Again, there's like, I was about to say the sky's the limit. I mean, obviously the sky is not the limit, but we just don't really know. It's a blank canvas right now because we don't really know what the team has planned. Not that the team isn't planning anything. It's just they're in the drawing board right now trying to figure out what the second half of 2026 looks like. And hopefully we're going to get some information on that with the upcoming town hall. But I just wanted to give you a time frame as to how this is going to go for what we know so far. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of other things that I think the team is going to add in or planning to add in. They've hinted at, new game modes potentially, or new formats that are, specifically for newer players. Obviously, land is being worked on, and there were some land reveals recently from Cryptomancer, and we know that Matt is working kind of on the higher focus when it comes to land. I'm sure the team is going to want to do maybe more things with survival mode, maybe do more things with rewards. Again, well, they didn't really say anything about rewards, but that's just something that I would love for them to see. I would love for them to do, I should say. But all in all, that is the rough timeline for this. We're starting the conflicts now, and I do believe that they're going to run for a decent time, and we'll have that window once again in between where not just packs are out of sale, out of the store, but conflicts are done as well. The only difference this time is we are going to have starter packs, but we'll have to wait and see what the appetite for that looks like in roughly about a year from now, maybe 10 months or so. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Just kind of wanted to share the timeline that I have in my head for what we can expect from Conclave Arcana. Again, will there be a mini set? Will there be promo cards? Will there be any other kinds of events that happen between now and then? I'm sure of it. What they look like, have we gotten any hints? Not really, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. It's just that is the rough time frame, that is the infrastructure that we're going to build upon, and then see what the team has in store for the rest of this year and for next year. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.